I woke up in the morning and I couldn't get out of bed. I struggled and struggled to get out of bed by myself. Finally made it. I knew my husband wouldn't hear me because he had the TV blaring, so he wouldn't hear me. So I got to the bathroom and I just kind of slid down on the floor and couldn't get up. And that's when him and one of my granddaughters came and tried to get me up. So they got me to the couch. They called 911, and before I knew it, I was over at the emergency room. I just know our emergency room did everything they were supposed to. The doctor, Lynn, met me at the helicopter. He said, rushed me into surgery. So I'm in. It's just like zip, zip, zip.
71-year-old Nancy Bebo had an acute ischemic stroke on May 15th at 7:45 a.m. at her home in Estherville, Iowa. She was transported by helicopter to Sioux Falls, and by about noon, Dr. Alex Lynn was removing the stroke, a blood clot, from her brain, a surgical procedure called endovascular thrombectomy.
Well, I had a blood clot that broke off, so it went up into my brain, on the right side of my brain, and they went through my leg up into my brain, and he suctioned out all that blood and saved my life. I mean, it was a pretty serious thing, I guess, because I could do everything they asked me. Little weak the next day, I guess, but otherwise I could lift my arms and legs and put pressure on them, and yeah. So I was very, very fortunate.
It's been just over 4 months since her major stroke, and Nancy is pretty much back to normal, walking as much as possible and planning a cardiac rehab routine.
I didn't have any after effects of the stroke, except when I forget something now, I say, oh, I had brain surgery, so